Welcome to the room tour video. If you haven't seen the room maker video, I've put the link in the bottom in the description. So this is just going through the tour of the finished product of my room, and I'll be explaining other things that I didn't get to show in the first video. If you have any comments or questions, please put it in the comment section and I will try to answer them. So the first thing you see behind the door is this DIY contraption I made. I used planks of wood from an old bed that was not being used anymore, and this flat hemp ribbon, and I used a staple gun to staple the ribbon to the back of the planks and then move them all around and hang them on the back of the door hook. So as you can see, I just stapled at the back, and it was it's really strong and it's really secure, and I made sure the width between them was the same. I got these S hooks from Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description, and they help to hang anything off there. So I hang my jewelry or scarves on there. I got these pots from IKEA, and I used a pen to make a hole so that the hook can easily go through, so I can put all my makeup brushes in there. But you could also use other containers like yogurt pots like I've used here. So as you can see, I've been able to hang things off the back of the door hooks, but also scarves, laces, jewelry, necklaces, glasses, 3D glasses for the cinema, all onto this hook, and it helps to save space. And I can still open the door properly and keep it propped up without having this big bulk behind the door. So it is a really handy DIY contraption here. Another thing which I did in my old place, which I've done here again, is buy these individual mirror squares from IKEA. So it comes in a pack of 4, and they're adhesive, so you can stick them to any flat clean surface. So rather than buying a standalone mirror, I've just used the space that I've got on the side of the wardrobe as my mirror. And at the top is where I've put my suitcases and other things, so using every space that I've got. And this is the inside of my wardrobe. So like I showed in the first video, I've been able to use 2 rods, and I've been able to put all my blazers and skirts and all the short things at the bottom and all the long things at the top. So as you can see, in this single room, I'm trying to utilize as much space as I can. So I've put suitcases and other boxes at the top, on top of the wardrobe. I've also put boxes on top of the bookcase, and I've made sure it's safe. I haven't had anything fall down so far. I've also put up things that I've made. So this string art design I've put up on the wall. Luckily there were some hooks on the wall, so I've just propped up this lovely Proverbs 31 verse up onto the wall as well. And I've used pictures from the children that I've explained in the first video up on the side of the bookcase to just add that little bit of character and colour to the room. The curtains was there before I came, and I've tried to keep that scheme of grey and orange. I kept my double duvet because I didn't want to throw away my double duvet, and it's very warm keeping the double duvet. But what I've done with the single duvet that was originally here, I've put it underneath the fitted sheet, so it acts as another mattress topper, and it's also really been really good in the winter to have that extra layer of warmth. And with the double duvet, it's been really warm. So on my windowsill is where I've put my keys and my glasses that I use, and I got this little cactus from Barcelona and a Bible verse and candles and lovely smellies and reed diffusers, that's what they're called. This one that I've got is a lemon and ginger one, and it was here when I moved in. So this is the beautiful wall of children's pictures, and it looks so lovely in the sun. Oh no, the sun's falling down. And also at the top, I've got a garland of flowers, the white roses, and they were used as party decorations for my cousin's birthday. So I used them in my room to add to the wall. And also it's really good to hang things on as well. So I use it as like a washing line to dry my stuff on. And it goes quite far across the wall. So down here is where I've put my bedside table and my chest of drawers. So I didn't have enough space in my chest of drawers, so I've got these boxes from Scub, IKEA, and I've put underwear and bras and socks in there because they couldn't all fit into the chest of drawers, which is fine because these are things that I use quite often. So to have easy access to them, I don't turn them like that. I just turn them around so you're not looking in my underwear. But when I turn it around, it's easy access rather than having to always go into the drawer. So this is another window sill. The window here, this window doesn't seem to open, so that's fine. But I've put all my earrings and hair bobbins and things over there. And this is the shoe tree with all the shoes inside as well. I didn't make this. This was an old toy box that was in my parents' house that no one was using, and I thought actually this would be really handy for me. So I spray painted the inside yellow, and I've also lined it with protective, like plastic protective liner. And I use it for my electronics, so my laptop's in there, and any other hair products is in the bottom box, and it wheels around, so I use it as a laptop table, so I don't need to worry about having to put my laptop on my lap. I can turn it around and my laptop can sit lovely on this box. So that was a handy find and steal from my parents' house. So like I said in the first video, I couldn't fit boots on here, but they can fit underneath the tree lovely. But all my shoes are able to go onto the shoe tree, and it's only fallen down once. At the moment it's really sturdy, so it fell because I had pushed it a bit and it wasn't sturdy. So this is another DIY project. I got an old painting canvas board that I wasn't using anymore, and I used different colours of string, so to go vertically and to go horizontally, and using the staple gun to staple them into place. So I have this grid of string, and using bulldog clips I can use that as a notice board to hang things off, and I use the command hooks to just hang it onto the wall. Another DIY make is using an IKEA lack table and some upholstery foam. So I've got about a 2-inch thick upholstery foam on top of the table, and I covered that all up with a strong upholstery fabric. So I use this as a table, and I also use it as a chair or a stool to stand up, so because it is really sturdy. Underneath I've got those IKEA boxes, so I can hide my bags are underneath there. This is my room, and I've been able to utilize as much space as I can in order to make sure that there's space in the middle, that it's not cluttered, and that it feels cozy and I can do what I need to do in there. Because when I moved in, I thought there is no way I'm going to be able to work in here or live in here or be happy in here. But with all the pictures on the wall, with all the space on the sides, leaving the middle nice and clear for a little dance on top of that lovely IKEA rug, I actually feel at home in this room, and I'm really proud that I was able to make this single room work. And I feel I can actually work a single room. I don't need a large room because all my stuff seems to fit in here. So I hope you liked my video and you've got some inspiration on how you can fit stuff in a single room. I love to read your comments and any questions you have in the comment section. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.